What's up, everybody? We are back. Welcome back to another episode of Angie's World podcast. Today, I have a very, very, very special guest with me. My friend, let me give you your proper introduction, okay? She is a mom. She is a friend. She's a daughter. She is a Tik Toc superstar. Homegirl got 35 million views plus 750K followers, but that's a little humble brag. It is my girl Hazel, aka Dulce Mami. What's up, baby?
You. Hey.
What's
for that
up?
lovely introduction. I'm excited to be in your podcast. What?
I'm so excited to have you. Her name is Hazel, y'all, but I call her my bubblegum girl because she is so bubbly. She's so full of life. And I just have to say, I'm loving this blue wig that you have on right now. You're giving mermaid. I'm absolutely, oh my God, I'm so excited to chat with you today. How are you?
I'm doing so good. Like this, where I'm at right now, I love it. So I'm excited for the future and everything.
That's what's up. So tell them what you said to me. You said, this is my first podcast.
This is my first podcast, and I wanted to be with you with Angie's World.
Oh my God, I freaking love that, Hazel. And I'm so happy that you came here with me today because after we do this interview and then the people get to know you, I'm going to have you come back when we do topic discussions with other people. And you can come back. Yes, you could come back to Ladies VIP. We got the A-List After Dark where we talk about some things. So I'm definitely excited to have you back. But I'm excited for the people to get to know you as much as I know you. So let's start out. Tell the people where you from, Hazel.
I'm originally from Puerto Rico, but I currently live in Jersey.
All right, so she's repping Jersey. So you were born and raised in Jersey, or you came over here from Puerto Rico?
Nah, yeah, I moved when I was 14 years old. So yeah, I was in the motherland for a while, and then I haven't enjoyed it as an adult though. I want to.
So did you have to come? Did you know you didn't know English in Puerto Rico? You had to learn it when you came here?
Not in Puerto Rico. I actually went to a private school, a little like a military base. So I had to learn English the hard way, but I didn't know.
Wow.
So I was 9 years old and I had to learn English the hard way. Like,
wow.
We were in English. So.
Well, that's kind of good because then you came over here, at least it was easier for you. Because imagine having to learn it at 14 when your brain is already like developing. You know, the earlier that you are bilingual, it's like easier for your brain to get used to both languages.
Exactly. No, yeah. And I just remember being so little and trying to like being in like these classes that were like for specials, but like you didn't know nothing. I was like, no, I feel like I'm smart. Like I need to learn this. I need to learn English. So I did.
You are very smart and you did such a good job of learning English because I would have never even known that you grew up in Puerto Rico until you were 14 years old because I don't even hear not 1 ounce of an accent or anything.
Yeah.
But you said your mom has an accent, right?
She does. Yep. I feel like with like my mom, my grandma, the accent is so thick. But I kind of love that. I wish I still had mine.
It's all good. It's all good. That's what makes you unique. So we're gonna let's get into this a little bit. Tell me about Tik Toc. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm prepared, y'all. I got questions. Tell me a little bit about Tik Toc. How did that start for you? Did you start during the pandemic or were you into it prior?
Yeah, so when I came back, so I did live in Massachusetts for 5 years and I came back to Jersey. And I came back and I felt like people from here, close friends, they were basically saying like, oh my gosh, like, why aren't you on social media? Like, why aren't you posting content? And I was like, I don't know, like, it's whatever. And this one person was like really motivating me. They were like, yo, you need to do it. Like, you don't even know how funny you are. Like, you would do so amazing at it. And then it was pre-pandemic though. It was like right before the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
So 2019, like that November, December, and then 2020. It was just like nonstop. I was like, you know what? Let me post this funny thing. Let me do this. Let me do that. And then I would think about something, do it. And then next thing you know, the views started coming in and the followers. I was like, okay, wait a minute. And then when I did my first 10K, I was like, all right, I'm unstoppable.
Because it motivates you to keep going because the people are enjoying what you're putting out. It's
Right.
like for those of you guys that don't know, you can catch Hazel at Dulce.Mami on TikTok. That's your TikTok, right? And I'm also gonna have all her links and everything in the description. Do you remember what your first TikTok was?
Shoot. Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I was working at a car dealership and I was doing the sounds. You know, when the sound goes viral. I peep that too. Like I see what goes viral and I would jump on a trend.
Right.
So I jumped on a trend. And yeah, I was just having fun though. I wasn't thinking so much about, like I'm gonna monetize one day. Like I wasn't thinking about that. I was like just having fun.
Yes.
And, it was like, can't take myself on it. I can't really say because I don't know. Bad
we're not, you know, this is, you can say whatever you can say it.
Bleep, but I bleep on it. But anyway, the one that really, really went viral was me twerking.
Listen, I do want to tell you guys, she dances, even though Hazel is beautiful and she twerks and dances and does everything, she's multi-talented. Tell the people a little bit of what they can see on your TikTok besides, of course, you being so beautiful.
Oh, you're so sweet. No, definitely comedy. So that's pretty much the majority of my viral videos. The beginning was twerking. So at the beginning, most of my followers was guys. So like literally 90%. And then once I started posting like funny comedy skits, then that's when it opened up to women following me. And now I have literally 0.5% is women and the other half is men. So I love that I have both supporting me.
Absolutely. I love your TikTok. I love the little skits that you do on Insta. Well, you take some of the TikToks and you put them on Instagram, so I always see them. And you are just so multi-talented. You know, you're so comedic. Let me ask you a question. Are you an actress too? Do you want to go into acting, or where do you see yourself? Like, what do you see yourself doing? Like wilding out? Movies, like what kind of acting are you into?
I'm definitely, so I did take commercial acting classes, but I recently have these connections to actually be in a movie.
Oh my God! Exclusive breaking news.
Audition and all that, but they want me. So hey, we'll see. It's on the low.
But it's breaking news. We might possibly see our lovely Hazel in a movie. I'm gonna pray for that. I'm gonna manifest that for you, because when I tell you, you are super talented. I love the comedic skits that you do, because there is a level of acting when you're doing it. You know, like you gotta remember the lines of the viral trend or whatever you're doing. You have to be like you just have to have a certain charisma. You have to have a certain thing about you that makes people want to come, you know, keep watching you and stuff like that.
Definitely. And one thing too, I want to say is definitely support your friends. Like if you see your friend has that talent, tell them, because that's what happened with me. My friend told me, and it took that for me to believe him, to really be like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing it, because I wouldn't be where I'm at if I never did it.
Absolutely. I'm gonna later in my questions, I'm gonna ask you what advice you would give, you know, up and coming content creators, but I want to know a little bit more. I know a lot of people, everybody makes these videos, saying like there's a certain formula to going viral, or you have to do a certain thing to get followers, or to get traction. Do you believe that there is a certain formula to acquiring followers or going viral, or do you believe just keep posting and doing you and something will hit?
I feel like it's a mix of consistency and luck.
I hear you.
Help but to feel like there's a little bit of luck involved.
Yes.
Because I know so many people that are consistent, that are talented, and they still don't get the views. They don't get the momentum.
Right.
But I tell them, like, just continue to post, continue to do it, because you never know. All it takes is one video, and then the rest, like, say you have a series going on. You don't get a lot of traction, but then you get that one that hits. Guess what? People are going to go back and say, oh, I like that. Let me go back and see if there's more content like this. And then that will give your videos and your account more traction. She's
spitting bars with that, because everyone that I know that has a large following, or content creators, like larger content creators, they all say the same exact thing. You know what I mean? Like, you could be making content for so long, you have one thing that reaches a larger audience, they go back into your content and start, you kind of gain that following and that loyalty after that one, video that kind of gets you seen out there.
Exactly.
I love that. So all the stuff that they say, oh, you got to post 5 videos a day, 7 days a week, hashtag this, do this. It's not so. Do you think it's mechanical like that, or no?
That could actually, okay. I don't know. I can't speak for like everything, but like, I feel like that can hurt your account if you're overdoing it to the point where, like, if you're posting so much and the substance isn't there.
Yeah.
That could actually hurt your account.
Right. And how so? Explain that to them.
Well, at the beginning, when I was posting and I was getting thousands of views, I would go back and I would see a video that got maybe like less than 1,000 views, and I would actually archive it. I would just archive it. Once I saw like it was like a pattern, 10K, 15K, 20K, 1K, 15K, then I'm like, oh, you gotta go, buddy. And it actually, I don't know.
Does it help it? Does it help it?
In my mind, it does. So maybe.
I have a friend that has a large following on YouTube, and that person told me to do the same thing. If you don't see the engagement, the person was saying like if you look on your YouTube videos and you don't see the engagement on certain videos, you can private those videos. So I guess it's the same thing like what you were doing on your TikToks. You were archiving them.
Yeah, I see. Because now I look back and I look at my archive. I'm like, oh, like I don't care if you didn't get views. You're hilarious.
Exactly. And I kind of feel like you do some singing too, Hazel. You can sing, right?
No, not too much. You know what I mean? Like,
I love it.
Who knows, honestly? Because the way I'm going, I'm trying to do it all. So.
Yes. Listen, you could be big, and I'm going to go out. I'm not even going out on a limb and saying this, like the Addison Rays, the Charlie D'Amelios. We got a little Boricua one right here that we're looking at. I feel like you can be that and surpass it, because look at Addison Rae. Isn't she doing singing videos? Like, isn't she like a pop star now?
That's dope. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And acting, that's what you got to do. You got to do it all.
Absolutely. I love that. Oh my God, I love that so much. And I also feel like, well, I'll ask you that later. Let me see my little questions here. What has changed for you since your TikTok fame?
I feel like in what way?
What you said, Hazel?
In what way? Like, change how? Like,
I don't know. In any way. Do you have groupies?
No, I don't have groupies. Like,
how's how's dating life for you? Like when they find out, like do they research you? Do they Google you and then see that you got all these tell me how dating is.
I don't know if I want to put that out there. It's all good.
This is a safe space.
This is the thing, right? So with dating, it's just I've dealt with different situations. I've dealt with men not being comfortable with it and just being like no, like I'm all set. And I've also had situations where the guys are starstruck and they're like, what? Mm-hmm. You're like a famous person? I'm like, no, wait, don't go.
Right.
And right. It's just like a weird, like then they start acting different with me and I'm like, gosh dang it. So I've had that.
Yeah, I was listening to an interview with you know who Manny MUA and Laura Lee are, right? The makeup gurus, Manny MUA. He used to be friends with.
That sounds really familiar.
Yeah, he was like best friends with Jeffree Star. I know that me and you follow a lot of the same like pop YouTubers and know what's going on, because when we talk about hot topics, we're gonna get into Trisha Paytas. My audience probably gonna be like, who's Trisha Paytas? But we're gonna talk Trisha Paytas. But anyway, so Manny MUA was talking about how it's hard for him to date sometimes because they'll like research him and they'll see that he does like beauty content and he has like a following, and then it gets like really weird because sometimes he'll have groupies, and then sometimes he kind of likes it better when the guys don't know, like he's gay so he dates guys. He was like, I like it better when like the guys don't even know who I am. So
yeah,
I'm sure you get both.
Social media, I'm like,
but also right, but let me ask you a question, because you're a mom, right? Has life changed for you? Because TikTok is really big with the kids. So do your kids know what you do at school? Do people recognize you when you bringing your kids to school and stuff?
No, none of that has happened.
Your kids are still too small for that.
Yeah, no, my kids know what I do. They crack me up because they're my supporters as well.
I've seen them in videos too. They're so cute.
They're like, Mommy, can I be in your TikTok? Well, now they're like, Mommy, can we start a YouTube channel? Like,
oh my God, how cute.
Can I do a YouTube channel? I'm like, oh, I am influencing them. Okay, my little money maker.
Yes. I love that. Yep. I love that. Have you, has life changed where you've gotten any, brands that want to work with you? Are you interested in doing any collaborations with any brand?
Yeah. So that I definitely get brands reach out to me like through Instagram, DMing me. I've done a few things already. The really cool one was like this room makeover. I was like, what? That's when I was like first going viral. I was like, heck yeah, you can make over my room. What?
That's so dope.
Yeah. So there's like definite perks. When brands, they just like pick out what you want and just wear it. I'm like,
I love that.
Okay, for something that I was already like,
right.
Stuff. Yeah.
So that's so cool. And I love talking to you too, because you do this, but you are so humble and so sweet. And I that's why I could not wait to put this interview out, because I want people to really tap into you and see like what I see on a daily basis with you, because you are literally like the sweetest person I've ever met in my life. I love Hazel. I really do. I'm just laughing because
I'm like not ready for like the big. Oh my gosh! Like there was this. I had posted. I was at the mall. And then, like, I did peep. There was people that would, like, look at me. But then this girl reached out to me, and she was like, I saw you today, and I wanted to say hi, but I was too nervous. I was like, no. I was like, what? Don't be nervous.
Right. Yes. Make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap into Hazel, but don't be running up on her because she's still from New Jersey, and she will, you know what I'm saying? Get gully with you. Make sure y'all hit her up and y'all be on some cool-ish.
Hilarious.
All right, let's see.
No, yeah, I work at a regular job too. Like I have a regular job.
That's what I love. Go ahead.
No, yeah, and I've had situations where people be like, wait, is that? And then my coworker's like, yeah, they were talking about you. They follow you? And like, they were like, what? She works here? I'm like, yeah, obviously, I'm going to make my money all
Yes.
different.
I love that. I love that. That's what I love about TikTok, because there's so many everyday people with millions of followers on TikTok, but they still have their jobs. So they're like in their cubicle TikToking, or in the bathroom, or there's this one TikToker I follow, Auntie Amanda. You know who that one is? She's like lives in Staten Island, and she always makes these she was during the pandemic, she was making these like stuffed pepper videos that she was putting all kind of stuff.
I have to look it up.
She's a nurse, so she's always TikToking like in her nurse scrubs and everything, and she has like 2 million followers. And she's
I know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, she's hilarious.
Yes, she's the one that she's from Staten Island, so she sounds like she got a real heavy Staten Island accent. Mm-hmm. Yes, and she's like a nurse. And then you have Janelle. You probably know who Janelle is. She's another one. She works in a hospital. Janelle actually, she caught her viral moment when everyone was like, is it bussin', Janelle? Remember during the pandemic, everything was bussin'?
Is that? Oh, yes. Yes, I know Janelle. bussin'. Yep.
Is it bussin', Janelle? She got a regular job. So it's all these people, and I think that's what's so dope about TikTok is like everyday regular people make content. We just
needed a platform. We in
absolutely. I love that. Okay. Tell me, is there any up and coming TikTokers you want to work with, or any collabs? Or is TikTok, I guess it's like, do you duet with people or collab? I don't know how it really works for content creators on TikTok.
No, I would love to collab. I feel like none of my videos is with other people.
Right.
And I would love to do that. I would love to collab.
That'll be dope. One day I'm going to get on TikTok and I'm going to try to duet one of your dancing videos. And I think that'll go viral because people will be like, what the F is this girl doing? This old ass chick.
What are we doing in here? I can't dance either. A little twerk, sure. But like when it comes to the move, nah.
Neither can I, but I'll try. I'm going to do it. I should probably duet one of your TikToks and use that for promo. Before we drop the interview, people gonna be like, nah, I have to see this because Angie just made a fool out of herself over here.
Hey, big drip.
I'm dead. Let me ask you. So I know you from Clubhouse. I've known you for probably, well, before we get into Clubhouse, right? What advice, because I know that there's some people right now watching and, they might be fans of yours, or they may have looked at your, work online and they might want some advice. What advice would you give for upcoming content creators?
Don't get discouraged. Like if you're passionate enough and you have the drive, don't get discouraged with low views. You gotta just be your own supporter in the beginning if you need to be. And definitely, I would say, hop on trends for sure, because you never know, like that could actually help your account by getting the views. And then you could put your niche, or how do you say niche?
Some people say niche, some people say niche.
Yeah, so aside from like hopping on trends, then you could put your niche. That if you're starting off, but don't get discouraged. You got to stay passionate, because
you never know what's gonna go. Like for me, I have different stuff on my TikTok, but the one that I put out that got about 6K views, and for me that's a lot because I don't really post on TikTok.
That is a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, I did an eyebrow tutorial. Ooh. And people were digging it. People were like, it was like 5,000 views in a day. So I'm like, it's kind of hard because when you get a video that hits, you don't want to like be a slave to that. I think, because then it gets redundant and then it's like, oh, okay, now I got to put nothing but makeup videos out here because this is what people want to see. But at the same time, I'm like, I got to be true to who I am and put different stuff that I enjoy out. I kind of feel like that too,
Yeah, because mine can be like that lifestyle type of account. Like people just want to know.
Right.
I have a lot of my videos that have a lot of views are story times. Just like,
oh, I love that
situation. So I might do that actually. I got so many story times, but I just don't know if I want to put my business out there.
Put it out there. Listen, I felt like that too, but and as I'm doing my channel, you know, I started my podcast and my channel in November, and as I'm doing it, I'm getting more and more comfortable with revealing certain sides of myself and putting myself out there, and I think that's when you get that hardcore loyal fan base, not that fickle, oh, just want to be there for the trend or whatever. When people really start investing in you, and when you start sharing your life, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? I might as well put it out there. F it. Except, only thing I ain't putting out there until I get famous. Listen, if there's a sex tape of me out there, don't put. I tell, like, if I send, you know, say that guy.
Okay, go ahead.
Nah, but you want to know something, Hazel? There's a guy that I was talking to, right? And he got some risque content of me. I told him, listen, I trust you because I've known him for a really, really long time. But I'm like, yo, if you ever put it out, just wait until I blow, then put it out so I could bank off it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to. So you promote in my OnlyFans. Yes.
Exactly. Like, just drop it when I blow. Don't drop it when I'm nobody, because then we can't make no money. I'm just joking, y'all. Listen, don't put no.
Like, let me be Ray J, Kim K. Nah, but now I feel that I definitely don't have anything out there that I know of.
That you know of.
Yeah, because you know people be putting cameras in their rooms and stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Especially now that you got to pay attention to what these guys are doing. Phone at the door and an NDA, please. Thank you. I ain't messing with y'all. So yeah, so that's advice from Hazel. Okay, I asked you where you wanted to take your journey. Did I ask you that? Where you want to take your journey next with TikTok, acting, singing, commercials? Did we talk about that?
Yep, I want to do it all. I'm definitely.
You will do it all, Hazel. You will.
Like, in order to maintain the lifestyle I want, I need multiple things. You know, I can't just do one thing. I want to do it all.
Yes. And the story times that you do on TikTok, you should open up a YouTube channel and put them on YouTube too.
Ooh, you got me on that one.
And because then on YouTube, you can make them longer. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to go, because I think TikTok only gives you 10 minutes, right?
Did they extend it?
Yeah, it's a 10-minute. I think it's 10 minutes now. I think it's 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, because I only knew 3 minutes. 10 minutes. Dang, that's a lot. That's a mini.
Well, I don't know. Do they give you 10? Maybe it's still 3 minutes. Listen, I'm not a TikTok guru. That's Hazel, not me. I could be bugging. Maybe it is 3 minutes, Hazel.
No, it's 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes.
I don't know why I thought 10 minutes, but
yeah, you could take more of a reason. Yeah,
you could take those 3-minute story times and put them on YouTube and extend them for like 10-minute videos. I think that would be dope. I would definitely subscribe to your channel and watch you on YouTube too. For sure. All right, so let's get into Clubhouse. Tell me about Clubhouse. How did you find it? Because I've known you for probably like the last year and some change.
Yeah, definitely over a year.
Yes, over a year. Tell me about Clubhouse. How'd you find it? When did you start?
Man, listen, shout out to Queen Morocco.
Real relationship talk.
Not because definitely that room, the real relationship talk, like it's so amazing. Like the people we've met.
Yes.
It's like I always came back to that room. Always came back.
Same.
Consistency. Definitely got comfortable talking because I was so shy. Like I was not trying to get on stage. What? It gave me anxiety.
Now you got to see Hazel in the room. She be moderating like a pro.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, talk. No, but I can't remember. I had a few people be like, you need to get on Clubhouse. It's a cool place to network. Just people from IG telling me to go there. I'm trying to remember who it was. And then I got to the point where I was like, I don't remember who gave me we needed an invite.
Yep.
So I posted, somebody send me an invite. Let me see what this is about. And yeah.
And then from there, the rest is history.
Yup.
I'm gonna put so you guys could connect with Hazel. I'm gonna put her Clubhouse information. Do you want people to follow you on Clubhouse too?
Absolutely. And I kept everything the same. So it's Dulce Mami,
Oh,
Instagram,
okay.
TikTok, everything.
Yes, this is her TikTok right here, y'all, at Dulce Mami. We got her Instagram at Dulce Mami. We got her TikTok and everything. All right, so before we get into some hot topics and some games, what are you excited for in 2022, Hazel? What you got planned for the people?
I am so
Or for yourself?
Yeah, I'm excited to I'm definitely excited for I have a lot going on. So once everything just kind of happens, then I'm just going to sit back and be like, yes, I did it.
I love it. I love it.
Real estate classes. So I'm excited to graduate that and pass the test and all that. So
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Hazel. Make sure y'all tap into Hazel. Check her out on TikTok. Check her out on Instagram. Check her out on Clubhouse. All her stuff is going to be in the description. Before we get into some hot topics, Hazel, I'm just going to do a little small promo commercial break right now and just tell the people, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Angie's World. Subscribe to the channel, share the video. I'm gonna put this out. We'll put the video out first on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So shout out to my online family, and then we'll put clips on Instagram. Then the audio is gonna go out on all streaming platforms a few days later. So shout out to Spotify, Apple, iHeart, and everywhere else that you listen to podcasts. You're doing so good. Look at us. Like we're amazing. We're coasting.
As expected, man.
Aw, thank you so much. I love you, girl. All right, so check this out. Let's go into a little bit of hot topics. All right, let's start with this. Since we were talking about OnlyFans, let's talk about this. Bad Baby says she made $15 million off OnlyFans. Let me show you this real quick, Hazel. $50 million. That's a lot of M's.
Wait, what kind of content was she posting though?
Well, what happened was, remember she was younger and like 14 when she got on for the Catch Me Outside. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
The minute she turned 18, she launched her OnlyFans, right? It was like these guys were waiting for her to turn 18. She made $1 million the first day, Hazel.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I want you to see this real quick.
But it was OnlyFans content. It wasn't like music videos.
I don't know. I'm not subscribed to her OnlyFans, but I'm thinking she's showing a little bit. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, girl. Get that bag.
Let me look for this. What she said. Okay, so check this out.
Something that I'm just, and no, it's not something that I'm just, oh yes, I'm so in love with being the girl who got famous for being on Dr. Phil and saying some crazy shit. No, that's not how I feel. So, of course, I'd rather call me the fucking youngest female of the decade to go play. Call me some shit like that. Like, there's way more things. Call me the fucking Gucci flip-flops girl, the high bitch girl, the girl who got a fucking $1 million makeup deal, the girl who made over fucking $50 million on fucking OnlyFans. Call me whatever the fuck you want. But when you try to find a way to just be annoying about something, it's just kind of weird. You don't get what I mean?
Okay.
As she should. That's the thing, when you become a viral meme, it sticks. It sticks.
Definitely. Let me ask you a question, Hazel. You got a large following, right? And you're also beautiful. Have you ever thought about doing an OnlyFans? Has that thought ever crossed your mind?
Yes, because so many people have told me to get it.
You have one?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I just have so many and I don't knock anybody that, like, if anything, because that's like that hustler mentality of like, I got it, I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna get this bag, and I admire women that are able to do that. But it's like the stigma behind it is so big.
Yeah.
I'm just like, nah,
yeah.
I'm off on it.
I feel like you're really young and you have so much of your career mainstream to reach. Maybe in what, 10, 15, 20 years when you feel like you've done everything you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? But then again, with OnlyFans, you can teach master classes there to content creators. You could even sell pictures of yourself in like just nice outfits. You don't really have to do like that. You know what I'm saying, on OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
But, I feel you with the negative connotation, the stuff that you have in your future. You don't want that on your resume because you don't want to make it look like it's something. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, definitely. Even though in some situations it may even help me.
Right. 50 M's, Hazel. I'm like, this girl made $50 million. Holy Toledo. That's so crazy. But yeah, I wanted to throw that out there while we were talking about that. The next thing I wanted to talk about with you, I just want to know your opinion on this. Are you keeping up with the whole Takashi 6ix9ine saga of what's going on with him? Do you know who he is?
A little bit, of course, yes.
Okay, because I kind of want to know because you're younger than me, you know what I'm saying, and you come from a different generation, right? So I kind of want to know from your perspective how you feel about everything. Because from my generation, for those of you guys that are living under a rock, I'm gonna just say this real quick. Takashi 6ix9ine was a big rapper that was affiliated with gang members, yada yada yada. Mm-hmm. His team got taken down. He cooperated with the police. He ratted. He got out of jail. A lot of his members are still in jail, and now that he's back, certain people feel away because he's a rat, so people are ostracizing him. But then you have this whole younger generation that doesn't care, and then you have the people that are in between. Like, how do you feel about Takashi 6ix9ine? Do you still support his music? Does your generation just not care that he ratted and came out? Like, what's the vibes?
Oh my gosh. So this is the thing. Like, I don't care. I don't care because I'm just like, you know what? He's making money. He's doing his thing. He's out. He's not in jail. So part of me is like, gotta, do your thing, boo. But what is this? Wants to give away $50K a week? So
okay, so
like that's kind of, he's giving back. Like, what rapper is doing that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna show you what he said. Here we go.
Yeah, I saw that he gave away $20K to a family, and I'm like, that's admirable. Like,
I'll show you.
I was gonna go to the club. I was gonna blow 20,000 in the club. I didn't end up going to the club. I'm about to leave New York City. On my way to the airport, I seen this family. They giving away flowers to feed their family. So what I'm gonna do is go up to them and just give them this 20,000 I was gonna blow anyway in the club.
We don't have to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, but he, like, that right there. I mean, he didn't have to record it, but he recorded it I think it was in a positive way to positively influence people, to see, like, if you got it, give back. Like,
I was gonna ask you, do you think to get back in people's good graces, he should do more of this? People should see more of this side of him? Because just last week,
because he's doing a lot of like, I'm rich. So definitely showing like, hey, I'm rich, but I give back. And he didn't have to. He doesn't have to give back, for real. I don't think, yeah.
I think that he needs to take this more humble approach if he wants to get back in people's good graces, because just last week he was in front of the projects taunting the whole New York City, saying, y'all calling me a rat and I'm outside and y'all still ain't coming out here to kill me, nah, and going at Fabio Foreign saying this is my city and going at Cardi B and all this. I think that's bringing a lot of negative energy to him. I think he should continue to do stuff like this to try to, level that out. Yeah. But I'm going to, listen, Hazel has been on record saying for her age group, they really just don't care. As long as he's making money, and doing his thing. Will you still listen to his music?
I do. I mean, it's not the type of music that I could listen on replay.
Right.
But, you know, I might vibe to the Nicki Minaj part, you know, Nicki's on, you know, you know, but nah, like I get it though. People of that status, you know, he's doing a lot of flaunting, but he knows what he's doing.
Let's hope so, because this could not end well.
I don't know about that other part though. I don't know what he should be doing all that, but
exactly. Keep giving out your money, 6ix9ine. Just chill out and go sit down somewhere. All right, let's pivot back into pop, because me and you know, we follow some of the same YouTubers. I was really shocked the other day when we was in the room talking, and I said something about the vacation in the Maldives, and I saw this YouTuber and this, that, and the third. You were like, oh, that's Trisha Paytas. I was like, you know who that is? Yeah. So let's talk about this real quick, because it's been kind of like a slow news week. So I wanted to know your opinion on this. She's pregnant. How long have you been following her, by the way?
So Trisha Paytas, man, I didn't know who she was until so many people on TikTok comment on my videos. I look like Trisha Paytas. I'm like,
what
is that? So
I'm pulling up Trisha Paytas so they could see who she is.
So I went on and I saw her. I'm like, oh, she looked like she could be like an older sister for real. So I don't follow her, but she be on it.
Yes, Trisha, y'all. I'm sorry. You do not look like Trisha Paytas. Not to say, you know what I'm saying? She, there goes Trisha, y'all. I don't know. Maybe. Not really. No. I mean, man, possibly.
A little, maybe a little. I don't know. You know, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder, so we don't know how people view people. So
she's like, pretty, though.
She is, yeah. But that's how I knew who she was.
Okay.
Like her. I'm like, okay, let me see who this is.
Did you start watching her YouTubes and stuff like that?
But like on my FYP, she would pop up from time to time, and that's when I saw that whole thing. But Trisha Paytas, I've also seen that she's in a lot. She's I had to actually turn off the comments in one video because I had duetted her.
Oh, wow.
And it was getting views, but the comment section was just like horrible.
Yeah.
It was like, you support her? Like, how dare you? It was just like, she's this, she's that, she's just all negative. And I was like, dang, like I didn't even think it was she was in so much stuff. But yeah. The cancel culture.
Yeah, that's what it is. She's an OG YouTuber. She's been around for like 15 years. She started when she was 18, and now she's like in her early 30s. And throughout her career, I think she's offended every single community, because you know there's a community for everything. If you like a pen, there's an online pen community, and if you say something about a blue pen, you've offended the blue pen community. So I mean, listen, I'm indifferent with Trish. You know, she trolls a lot and stuff, but I've been following her for like 5 years, her YouTube and stuff like that. So I done seen everything, her ups, her downs, her trolling, her getting fake canceled, back in good graces, canceled again. That's another thing I want to, after we talk about this, I want to talk about being an online personality and being canceled. But do you know that she's pregnant now?
Yeah, I saw that she was trying, so I'm happy for her. Like, that's amazing. You know, so that's always a blessing, you know.
Yes, that's what's up. She's pregnant. Do you know who Shane Dawson is? I don't know if you know. That was like her best friend. Do you watch him?
Shane Dawson, that's the one. Oh Lord, is he another one?
He's the one that got canceled for some things, but he was best friends with Trisha Paytas. He does the conspiracy videos. Yep. He did the palette with Jeffree Star, the conspiracy palette.
Yep. I don't really like even with him, it's because FYP.
Yep.
Like videos have popped up of him and how they were best friends. And
yep. Jeffree Star got in the middle of it and kind of tore them apart. Yeah, I'm into all that, y'all. My audience is probably like, who the hell are these people? Because according to YouTube, I have more male audience than female audience. You know what I'm saying? And they're probably like, who? Look, go look it up. Trisha Paytas, Shane Dawson. I'm very eclectic. Listen, Angie's World is it. Everybody from all walks of life come here and they be themselves, and that's what I like about it. So we could talk about Trisha Paytas and in the same breath talk about 6ix9ine.
Yep.
But I wanted to ask. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead.
Nah, it's crazy how I feel like in a way cancel culture helps. They be boosting the algorithm for real, like with content, and it really in a way it's good, it's bad, but it's good. There's the other side to it when you're no longer canceled. Right.
I wanted to ask you about that. Do you have any fear, like when you create TikToks? Do you are you very detail oriented and look over them, or make sure you don't say anything or do anything? Do you have a fear of being canceled?
Nah, I stay true to my authentic self, and if I do offend somebody, I will obviously address it, because that's not the type of energy I want to give out.
Absolutely, that's for sure. All right, one more little hot topic, Hazel, before we jump into this game. I want to ask you about this situation right here. All right, so Meg Thee Stallion gets emotional while describing being shot. I'm gonna let you see the video real quick. She did a sit-down interview with Gayle King. Are you aware of the whole trial that's going on with her and Tory Lanez now?
Yeah, 100%. But I haven't seen the video, so let's see.
Okay. I'm gonna let you see it now.
The Stallion.
Yes, I love Meg Thee Stallion. All right, so let's pull up.
There was an argument in the car. It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go. But that's normal friend stuff. We fuss about silly stuff all the time. Mm-hmm. But I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. This was one of them times where it was it shouldn't have got this crazy. It shouldn't have escalated. Right. That it did. So I get out the car and it's everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming, he said, "Dance, bitch." And he started shooting. And I'm just oh my God. He shot a couple of times. And I was so scared. In the car, shooting from the car? He is standing up over the window, shooting. And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move.
Wait.
Quick, because I'm oh my God, if I take the wrong step, I don't know if he can shoot something that's super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. Were you afraid for your life at that time? I was really scared because I had never been shot at before. There was an argument in the car? It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go.
Explain the laughing, Hazel. Are you crying or laughing?
I shouldn't be laughing right now.
Is that an uncomfortable? Is that okay? Tell me, where is this coming from, Hazel?
No, I'm so sorry, y'all. My sense of humor is crazy. Why he say dance?
I know, and you just I know.
I have not seen that video.
No, but you're like my mom, because my mom laughs at uncomfortable situations too, because in your head you're picturing a cartoon. You're picturing a cartoon of ricocheted bullets and someone dancing. That's crazy right there.
Nah, I just I can't even imagine being in that situation. So
you're shooting at her feet, saying "dance," BITCH.
That's
wild.
That is I don't even know what Tory Lanez. What was he thinking? I laugh because it's bro, what? Is that even real life? How could you be dance, bitch?
Yeah, what? That's wild. It's some power trip weird, I don't know, beg for mercy kind of thing to me, beg for your life. That's crazy. We're not laughing at the situation. Hazel just makes me laugh.
It's so sad, but
so what do you think? Like, do you believe her?
oh, there's nothing not to believe. Like, wait, what? No, like I wouldn't. Yes, I believe her, but
yeah,
why would she lie?
Right, because you know how Clubhouse is. They have a million rooms about who's right, who's wrong. Tory Lanez is telling the truth. Meg the Stallion is lying. This, that, the other. Like, there was a lot of. Go ahead, honey.
I think Tory Lanez is trying to protect his image, and I think at that moment too, she was trying to. Because I remember back when the cops, she had said she cut her foot with glass instead of saying,
right.
I was shot at, but at that, you can't, certain stuff, she was protecting him.
Yeah.
So I'm just surprised that he hasn't taken accountability for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But obviously, because of
he still denies it.
Yeah.
He's denying it. And it's so crazy because I'm looking at DJ Academic. I'm looking at his comments, and there's a lot of guys in there saying, "Oh, well, Megan could talk about it, but he can't." Because remember, he got locked up like a week or two ago because he was tweeting her on Twitter, and he violated the no contact order. So his bail was like he got locked up in court, and his bail was like $500,000 to get out. But she's doing an exclusive interview. But I guess it's okay because she's telling her story and she's not talking directly to him.
Mm-hmm.
He was speaking directly to her and antagonizing her on Twitter. So I guess that's why.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't know. It's one of those things where like whoever's telling the truth, like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, well, what's the truth? It's like,
right. I believe Meg.
If that's her truth, and that's his truth.
Right.
God knows the truth.
And it's up to the jury to decide who is telling the truth, not us. Mm-hmm. But I do believe Meg, and I'm on her side with this.
Especially that dance, bitch. I can kind of see him doing that.
That's crazy. I never really, you know what, Hazel? I never really liked him from the beginning. Even during the quarantine when he blew up with quarantine radio and he was getting all these endorsements and stuff. I don't know. His vibe, I just never really liked him.
Really?
Never.
I love his music.
Really? I never really got into it because it's all remakes from my generation. Like, I felt like there was no originality. I'm like, what is this guy doing? He's just remaking every song that I grew up on. So
yeah, it's like I like his music. I think he's talented. I just think that, I don't know. I don't want to speak too much on it because I'm like contradicting myself a little bit.
I mean, listen,
I love them both, and it sucks.
Yeah, it is because that's why it's so important to just like protect your energy and just be careful because in one split second, the wrong decision can change your entire life.
Right.
So it's I pray for.
In a way, it's like if he was shooting, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, it happened. She got hurt. I don't think he intended to hurt her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
mm-hmm. Maybe just to scare her.
Or whatever the case is, like, I don't think it was to physically harm her. And she knew that, but he was probably under the influence or
they
whatever.
Were.
Yeah, so he wasn't 100% there. It was so dumb, preventable. But yeah.
Yeah, bad decision.
Mm-mm-mm.
It was just a bad night altogether. Prayers to the both of them, but yeah, I'm not gonna keep you here all night, Hazel. We just got another quick game before we get up out of here. One more time before we go into the game, and you're gonna promote yourself again. Tell everybody where to find you.
Dulce Mami, Dulce DULCE period Mami MAMI on TikTok, Instagram, and Clubhouse.
Yes, TikTok, Instagram, Clubhouse, all her stuff is going to be in the description. Please, everybody, subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Angie's World, or you could go to itsangiesworld.com and follow me from all the links in there. Once again, shout out to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Apple, Spotify, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all show Hazel some love. I'm so happy that you came here and you joined me today.
I'm so happy I'm here with
yes. You know,
You're
you're a friend in real life and you're a friend to the show. You could come up here whenever you want. And before we get up out of here, Hazel, we're going to play a little game.
Let's do it.
Yeah, this game is called This or That. All right?
Okay.
So let's do it. TikTok or Instagram?
Damn. I'm gonna have to say TikTok.
All right. Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Oh my God, this is so hard.
I think I know who you're gonna say.
Oh my gosh. I'm Nicki Minaj, Nicki Lewinsky, Nicki the Ninja, Nicki the Boss, Nicki the Jugu Barbie. Like, I mean, I love Nicki Minaj. I can't help it. Like Pink Friday, like she's the OG. I'm gonna have to go with Nicki.
Show them your wig too. I'm loving this. Yes, look at this. Look at this mermaid vibe. Nicki got the pink wig. Hazel got the blue. I knew you were gonna say Nicki. Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
Swimming or sunbathing?
Sunbathing.
New clothes or a new phone?
Oh, new phone.
Same. What's worse, laundry or dishes?
I kind of like getting my hands wet, so I'm gonna say laundry.
Same. Passenger or driver?
Oh, I kind of passenger. I don't like driving.
Same. I lose interest after 30 minutes, and you really got to pay attention when you drive.
You ever be driving like, wait, I've been driving.
Yes. The thing that's really bad about me is that my mind wanders. So after 30 minutes, like I can't stay and you got to really be like concentrating and stuff. So I'm like, no, I'm not the one. Gotta think too much.
Bae can drive, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I need to relax. Most important in a partner, intellect or funny? Or intelligent or funny?
Intelligent. I love an intelligent man. Ooh, I'll be the funny. You'll be the smart one.
I love that. Holla. All right. In your bathroom, toilet paper. Does the piece go under or over?
Over.
I do it under.
The one. Wait, hold on. Yeah, over.
So when you take toilet paper, you take it from the top?
Yeah.
I take it from the inner.
You're making me want to go and check.
like this is the toilet paper roll. This is the toilet paper roll, right? I grab it from the bottom. Some people load it over. Some people load it this way.
It's over. Yeah, it's definitely.
So she's an over.
Yeah. I think it's over. And I'll text you if it's not. I'll be like, damn.
Okay. And I'll put it in the description. Update, Hazel said under.
It's a serious business.
This is serious. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Okay. Smartest person in the world or richest person in the world?
Richest.
Okay. Save 100 strangers or one loved one? That's hard.
Damn. 100 strangers. Damn. 100. I think 100 will be the good way because the loved one, I think that's what they would want me to do.
Mm-hmm. You know I love that. Mm-hmm. I love that. Time machine or magic wand?
What kind of magic wand are we talking about?
So would you rather have access to going into a time machine or a magic wand? I guess whatever you want to come true, you wave the magic wand.
Magic wand.
Really?
Yeah, because the time machine, damn, hold up.
But the time machine, if you got any relatives that died, you could probably go back in and see them.
Dang, I could go back to like the dinosaur times. Too.
Right? And bring back a fossil.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the time
like,
machine.
yo, son, I was with
my answer. Time machine.
I went back and saw Jesus. I went back to say hi to Jesus. I came back to tell. Okay. Logic or emotion?
What are you saying? Like, am I a logical person or an emotional person? Or what do I choose?
This or that. Yeah. Which one would you choose? Logic or emotion?
I would say logic.
Logic. Okay.
Way better, yeah. But sometimes I could be
kind of emo.
a little bit.
Oh, by the way, I have this taped in case anyone's looking at this because yesterday my phone was falling and I was in the doorway of my bathroom, right? And my phone was in my hand and my phone started falling. So I went like this to save my phone and press it against the doorway and freaking jammed my ring finger because I was like, it was like falling like this. And I tried to I felt like if I could sandwich it between like my phone, like if I could catch it in the doorway, like if this was the doorway, but I kind of like bent my finger in the middle of that. So right now I took like a Motrin and I have it taped. So if anyone's wondering, yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it.
I know, because I'm all like this. I'm like, I know somebody that's like super detail oriented in the camera that looks at everything is probably like, what is that? So that's what that is. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Same. Owe money or owe a favor?
Oh, a favor.
Same. Cooking or being cooked for?
Cooking.
Okay.
I love cooking. It's a love language. That's whew. And then watching the person eat it and then they love it.
Oh, that's so sweet, Hazel. Wine or beer?
Wine. Wine down with me.
I like wine too. Do you like red wine or white wine?
Red.
Really? I'm a white wine person. I feel like red makes me sleepy.
It does make me sleepy, up. And it makes me freaky as well. It's like you pick. It's like freaky and sleepy.
And I'm not a beer person, but in hot climates, like in the summertime, I like a beer with pizza. I don't know. That combination's everything to me. Like a cold beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's lit. Okay, attend a party or host a party?
Attend.
Same. Hosting a party is a lot of stress. Sneakers or heels, Hazel?
Heels.
Okay. Last question. Blonde or brunette?
Blondie.
Yes. If you guys check her out, you'll see that Hazel is a blonde, but you've been both. So that's why I wanted to ask you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask you. Blonde. So is it true blondes have more fun?
Because I'm a brunette.
But now you're blonde.
Yeah, I know it kind of became part of my thing, but I don't know. I might go back to brunette. I've been having those urges, but I'm like, no.
I love the blondes on you, though. I feel like you look so good with the blondes.
Yeah, or like the ombre. You know, it'll.
Yes. I love that. I love that. Hazel, thank you so much, my love, for joining me. I am so happy that you came on my podcast, guys. We've been trying to schedule this for so long, and I'm so happy that we got this done. Thank you so much for coming up here. Is there anything you want to tell? Yes.
No, thank you for having me. Like, I love you so much.
I love you too. Aww. My bubblegum girl. Are you happy? See, this isn't that bad. Now you could do everybody's podcast now. She's open for podcasts. I love you. I love you, Hazel. Make sure you check, and you could come back whenever you want. Guys, please tap into Hazel. Subscribe to her TikTok. She's Dulce Mami across the board. Find her on Clubhouse. Find her on TikTok. Find her on Instagram. Tap in with her. She is such a delight. She has such a bubbly, happy personality. She's so entertaining on TikTok. Catch her on Clubhouse. You could get different sides of her on Clubhouse. And yeah, you guys know where to find me. Catch me at All Things Angie's World on Instagram. All Things Angie's World. Subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Angie's World. And I always say this, you could be anywhere in the world, but you decided to be in Angie's world. And for that, I love you. My name is Angie, aka Angie's World. That's Hazel, and we out of here, y'all. 1.